It was early morning, a time when the blue hue of dawn hadn't completely faded. Yun was immersed in a voice from her dream. It was the voice of Junwoo, her first love.
Yon, I think I just need you by my side.
His voice still made her heart flutter. That confession, low and serious in the darkness, still echoed in her ears. Struggling to return to reality from her dream, Yun slowly opened her eyes. The sunlight filtering through the curtains filled the room warmly, just like that day.
It's been a while.
Yun struggled to get up. Even as she prepared for work, Junwoo's voice from her dream still lingered in her mind. But there was no time for other thoughts. She had to go to work and earn money. She decided to put aside memories of her first love and start another ordinary day. Taking a break with Mr. Park in the company's outdoor garden, Jan felt her mood lifting slightly in the clear weather.
The weather's really nice. It's such a waste to stay in the office on a beautiful day like this.
Mr. Park sighed, patting his shoulder.
True, but I guess we should be happy just to be healthy and able to work.
Jan smiled lightly while drinking her coffee. Mr. Park brought up the topic of new interns to Jan. One was coming to the media team and another to their AE team. The intern coming to the AE team was particularly rumored to be extremely handsome.
It's not like we haven't seen handsome people before.
Jan replied indifferently. Working in the advertising industry, seeing attractive people was routine, so she wasn't particularly interested. For her, sleep and work were all that mattered. Returning home, Jan felt her fatigue slowly dissipating at the sound of her 6-year-old son Hangyol's welcoming voice. As she hugged Hangyol, who came running as soon as the front door opened, Jan wore a warm smile.
Hangyol, Mommy's home.
She said, shaking a box of donuts. Hangyol responded cheerfully, running to his mother. In the cozy air of home and Hangyol's warm welcome, though life juggling work and childcare was difficult, at that moment all of Yun's fatigue vanished. She savored the small happiness of daily life, sharing donuts with Hangyol. The next day was when the new intern would arrive at the company. Yan was sitting at her desk, working, when an unfamiliar voice rang out.
Hello, I'm Yu Hano.
Yun looked up at him. His voice and his face were so familiar. He looked remarkably similar to her first love, Junwoo, but the name was different. This man introducing himself as Yu Hyun-oh.
That can't be. He can't be Junwoo. But why does he look exactly the same?
Yun looked at him while hiding her confused feelings. Late at night, while working overtime, Yun decided to step outside the office for some fresh air. She suggested to Hyun-oh that they go buy sandwiches together.
Hyun-oh, shall we go get some sandwiches?
Sure, I'll carry them.
While walking with him through the night streets, Yun felt that he was incredibly kind and seemed to know everything. Then suddenly, a question occurred to her.
Did I ever mention that I don't like cucumbers?
I think you mentioned it before.
Yun became even more confused.
This person, how does he know my preferences? He keeps reminding me of Junwoo. Hyun-oh, who are you?
She looked at him while asking herself these questions. Meanwhile, Hyun-oh was talking on the phone with his grandfather late at night. His grandfather was worried about him working as an intern here, but Hyun-oh had something he needed to do here, and it was something only he could do.
Yes, I'll visit you on Saturday.
Hyun-oh calmly concluded the call with his grandfather. Late at night in the office, Yun was organizing documents while trying to compose her confused mind. This man who looked so much like her first love, Yu Hyun-oh. Was he really Junwoo, or was he a completely different person? The questions in her heart kept growing. His kindness felt unfamiliar, and the memories of Junwoo that surfaced whenever she saw him left her confused.
I have to find out who he is.
Yeon determined in her heart,